Welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Colonization. Last time we left off with a problematic situation here at the open borders that French are reinforcing and they're moving in more troops. That's not good. So we probably want to hold off the attack because they have at least 4 more units in total right now here. So yeah, we are in deep shit here. Oh boy, we need cannons. Something to remove these guys from our doorstep. Actually, I'm going to move this carpenter out of the colony because we don't need him here right now. We can buy the 4. No, we're not going to buy the 4, but we're going to basically keep the construction queue as it is, and we can continue it later on without much fuss. Yeah, that should be fine. And we probably want to move this guy out here as well because we produce more food. More food means more settlers more quickly. And I really want to crank out guns in here, but we probably want to give up with this arsenal production. And, you know, the thing is, I have to move tools here. Maybe we can concentrate the whole production in the west somewhere. Because I was thinking I'm not going to make this a Fort Ironworks. We're going to keep it as a Fort Lumberjack because I forgot something. The other settlement, Fort West Coast, already has ironworks. They only need to build the larger one, the factory, and then we're good to go. So these guys are probably going to build maybe a dry dock, but we don't necessarily have to do it here because the next settlement just around the corner here is not building a shield yard, but instead an ironworks. Perfect. We can basically rush the ironworks. We have so many codes in here, but we basically can't sell them right now anyways. Because I have no units to sell them. And we're boycotted by our home country. So yeah, we are basically stuck with our codes for the time being. And as you can see, we can at least put in 3 more people in here, which is perfectly fine because we can put in some people in the blacksmith's iron workshop and basically turn this into a gigantic industrial workspace, basically, without the trouble of moving all the stuff to New Amsterdam, which is causing us huge issues. Right, so I'm going to move the ironwork production right away because these guys are good to go. We have enough space, and these fellas here, I'm going to leave the colony. We probably leave maybe one guy in here. Maybe we can produce a little bit of ore here, but not enough to sustain it, really. Right. So, no. We're going to move them out entirely. We're going to move them out entirely. So we have to deliver tools at some point, but that's not an issue. 200 tools here, 200 tools there. That should be fine. Or we could basically, underproduce. That would be an option as well, because this guy cannot produce more ore here. Well, we're going to find a way. Anyways, this guy cannot be taught right now, this Indian guy. So we are wasting this guy's time here. I can probably move the tobacco guy out of here. So we can actually do something useful for a change. I would gladly teach a second tobacco guy, but at the moment we don't have any options. I don't see any options to get another settler in here. We can put in so many people here. So basically we could increase the church to 3 people, we can increase the town hall to 3 people, that's +1, and then we can put in some more in the textile mill as well. Yeah, I think that would be best. We're going to build a shipyard here, and then we're going to build cannons. This is going to be constantly building cannons. Actually, you know what? Stay in here for a while. Let's at least build a second one. Okay, now we have a problem here. There's lots and lots of French forces. And I cannot remove them. I have not the power. They have the up. Well, let me know if this pleasure that your president is continuing to follow new friends. Yes. I don't care. We never condone piracy. We did not. Yeah, they want to drive us into the sea. Whatever. Yeah, that's a kind of. Oh, we actually moved away 2 units. Well, we need to get a cannon there, basically. I need to some extra firepower to move these units. Okay, we can actually purchase merchantman, maybe. No. Could train some people? No, we're not going to. We could just sail to the new world as we go, because I need the people. We're going to build a dry dock here, and now we're going to build probably a fortress, and probably. Hold on, we have 2 guys in here. Royal Valley is 60% membership, great. It does help us. Hold on, please stop. Everybody stop. We have to change the trade routes. Right, yes, you sir, stop immediately. We don't need you to trade the stuff to New Amsterdam anymore. It was a stupid idea anyways. It was not necessary. Asked to speak with British chief, there are expert farmers, tobacco, trade goods, and rum. And they tell us tales of neighbor lands. Ooh, there's another French settlement down there. Port Royal. Interesting. Oh man, we need so many ships. Look at all the French ships in front of our coastal tiles. It's crazy. Okay, you're going to fortify here. You are going to attack that French frigate there. Oh, maybe not. Crap, that was a mistake. We should have moved. I forgot. As soon as we reach a tile, they are slowed down, basically. Right, before I do anything else. Anything harsh, anything stupid. Yes, you could use another carpenter. So let's give you another carpenter. You are going to deliver the tools to River Valley, please. Because then I can finally produce some more guns. Some desperately needed guns. Okay, ooh, look at that. All the ore. Yeah, you stop, unload all the cargo, and we're going to clear your orders because we stopped this trade route once and for all. And he's going to trade now. We finally can trade, and you are going to load all this stuff and sail it back. I know it's a little bit crazy, but this is how it works sometimes. Sometimes we have to be crazy. Sometimes you have to reverse basically everything you just did. Long story short. Story of my life. Now let's see. What do we need? Like I said, we wanted to have this fellow here, the tobacco guy. So let's train a tobacco guy, finally, and then we can actually move these guys to produce some tobacco. These 3 fellows are going to leave. We're going to give up the ironworks here. It turned out to be more of a problem than anything. We probably want to get rid of this guy here as well, because the ore production, what do we do with that 12 ore here per turn? It's not enough to sustain a smith, or maybe basically we could keep this guy in here. He can produce 12 tools a turn, which would probably... Let me have a look. Let me have a look before I do anything else. No, we don't have another. We don't have spare one, right? No, we don't. We definitely need all 3 guys at full-time work here. We have enough ore. Yeah, we actually moved the ore production there. Yeah, right. That's perfect. So we're moving out another guy, actually. He can leave, and yeah, you can leave as well. There's no reason to keep him here, because we don't need the ore here. That's okay. We have to find another option. Like I said, we can increase at least 1 guy here, 1 guy there, and we keep cranking out people, basically, here in the academy. And we can build ships. We can keep the lumber mill running, build cannons, for example, or ships. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know anything else to do here. Well, that's how it goes. Now let's see, you can actually start producing more wood. Perfect. You can actually build a road here, because now we're protected. You I wanted to move you out because we don't need you right here. Hold on. Hold on. Now hold your horses, sir. Hold your horses, please. This settlement is fine so far. What about for Lumberjack? I moved out this guy here because I said we need him down there, but now we have another free guy here. Which is perfectly fine because this guy is not doing his proper job. And this guy isn't either. We probably want to change this guy to a regular character again because how many first we produce 41 a turn. So even if I move this guy in here, we produce 42, so we are short one single fur. A single one, so that's not an issue. So we probably wanna make him a colonist, and then we're going to clear specialty. So he's going to lose his specialty as a fur trapper. We deleted the job, and now we can train him, for example, to become a carpenter. Because right now we could use a fur carpenter in here. But first we're going to build the ironworks. Right. And you can actually stay in here and keep cranking out the fortress. So we have actually finished that one. And then we probably want to leave and use him somewhere else. Because we don't have to build everything in every single settlement. That's not necessary. That's not necessary. Okay. There's an ore miner. No, a silver miner actually. I could put him to work here. Find some ore. Actually, we can move you here and do your proper job. This is a sugar guy. Rum guy. Ooh, the silver miner. Well, we're going to move him probably to Iron Mountain for now, but we could use him somewhere else. You guys, Fort West Coast. So basically, Fort West Coast is our new industrial capital. We couldn't do it earlier. We could have probably started doing it earlier, but I wasn't thinking about that. Oh! Yes, the French frigate got damaged this time. Whoa! Please don't hurt me. Shite. We are surrounded from all sides. 3 colonists in Europe, and you want what? 6% tax increase? West Coast, all party! Hell with these taxes. Yay, and we produce some fish. Please build a fort, please build a fort, please build a fort. Please build a fort. We need more defense here. And the king increases military spending. Whatever. Okay, you guys can finally trade with these guys. Trade with the village. Cloth. Tobacco, trade goods, tools. Damn! What about you? What about you? What am I going to do with you? Well, that's a damn good question. Damned if I know. Yeah, we can load a lot of coats and tools and sell it to the Indians. And you are going to sail to Fort West Coast, basically. I know it's a lot of stuff to carry, but we have to do it. And you are going to run for your life. And you are probably start annoying the French, because they keep annoying us so bad that we are going to sail up and see if we can actually do some damage. And you are going to unload all the tools, because now we can finally start producing some guns in here. 30 guns a turn, 40 guns a turn. So they are going to run out of tools in 3 turns, basically. But then we have enough rifles to equip like 3 regiments already. That's great. That is great indeed. It's going to work. Okay, now we can load up all this extra food I'm going to deliver to River Valley because I'm so desperate to get more people. Build a road here. And you can work in the fields, I guess. Produce more food or maybe, yeah, produce some crosses, whatever. And these two guys are going to join the next best ship, I guess. Right, and we're waiting for this guy to turn to a tobacco planter. I think we can wait quite a while for that. It's random, basically. Kind of take up 100 turns I've read, so... well, I don't hold my beer on that. Fort West Coast place. So basically we're outsourcing all these guys. Spy report, Cherokee massacre Spanish colonies at Plymouth! Spy report, Cherokee massacre Spanish colonies at Plymouth. Interesting. It's to the south of us. And these guys are basically moving back and forth. We need more military power. We can hold the colony, but we cannot really move. Fort West Coast has 300 tons of coals. Well, look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. New Amsterdam built a shipyard. Hooray. Now we can finally build ships. I'm going to hold off on ships. Because I'm going to build the artillery probably first. Or... yeah, let's build an artillery. Or should we build a ship? Galleon, merchantman. Or maybe could you also use... yeah, but no, let's build artillery. We need guns first. Guns first! And, oh, there's still a huge wood delivery coming into this place here. Which we can probably cancel by now, I guess. It's the only delivery left. Do they actually need so much wood? No, because we can produce wood here. Look at that. For example, if you want to. We can produce enough wood here, so there's no reason for this guy to deliver all the wood. There simply is no reason. Right, we can produce it locally. We don't have to specialize. We're going to move a lumberjack here. I think we have a lumberjack somewhere up here doing something he's not supposed to do. At least one guy. Where is that guy? There! Go to a colonist. Go back to New Amsterdam. We have enough wood here. So we can support our capital. And the Indian can help him and we're good to go. And the problem solved. Great. So these fellows here are going to deliver stuff to the Indians. To the capital, actually. To these guys up here. Because they're called... you see that the blue call sign is not a good sign. They are quite angry. Because we chopped down another forest, plowing the fields right next to the capital. Yeah, well, that's not what they actually... they don't like that. Asking Chief, Village Chief, Expert Farmers. And they want some stuff. And they give us 360 gold. Well, not bad. Oh, and there is Montreal. There is Montreal. There's French settlement, and a large one indeed. Probably sell the cigars. Let's see. Is there any village in vicinity? No. Can I load anything else in here? Not really. Well, we could always... what about for lumberjack? Yeah, there's lots of coal sitting there. So we're going to load the coals and then we're going to trade run. Because now I have more wagon trains free. You can actually finally do some proper trading. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to teach... we need more of these guys. We need more preachers. We need to crank out as many crosses as possible because I need more migration. I need more migration. Thus we're going to increase the training rate considerably. You guys can actually do nothing. Return the wood, I guess. And you are going to start cranking out tools. And you as well. And you as well. Yeah, okay, and you are probably... We could move in reinforcements. We have a couple of guys here, right? We're going to pick these guys up and move them to Vlissingen. Yeah, you need to trade with these guys. Trade with the village. 100 coats. Oh! Rum, cigars, tools. Damn it! We need to get rid of the stuff. I wish there would be it. Oh. Yes, oh. The French are moving a lot of troops around. Well, a bunch of muskets ready. Yeah, one more turn on there. So basically I'm going to move this guy here because so we can maintain it 2 more turns. Liberty, Sons of Liberty membership in Fort West Coast increased. Cloth in New Amsterdam. Can I actually load something else? Yes, probably some cloth. Probably try to sell it to these guys. Yep. Rum, cigars, tools. Okay. What about you? You can sail with these 2 fellows to Vlissingen. I think those guys wanted... Hold on, we have tools here. Trade with the village. Tools? Yep, perfect. Trade tobacco, trade goods. Okay, I don't have neither of those. What about you? What about you, good sir? Well, we don't need him right now for anything at all here. So we can basically go on hunting. Frenchman! 100 muskets! Well, that was quite interesting. There is our delivery coming. So speak with the chief, they're expert farmers, and they're going to tell us something about the Nibel lands. And that's a huge continent, wow. Impressive. So we have some cigars and we have some coats we don't need in here. Let's actually move them in here because I want to use them now for tool delivery. Okay, Fort Lumberjack has a free dude. You are going back to New Amsterdam because we need you there. And you guys, I think, what do you have in store? Oh, I don't really know. I don't really know. I think we probably want to trade with these guys. Trade with the village. Coats. We gladly accept. Rum, tobacco, cigars. Yeah, they want cigars now. We have a couple. But not that many. Because I really don't want to trade with Europe if I don't have to. Because every bit of money we give to the king, he will increase his continental army basically. And will make it harder for us to break free at some point. Although it currently slows us down. Some free colonists. Population increase. For the West Coast builds ironworks. Excellent. Right, now we're cranking out tools here. Anything else? We need Fortress, probably. Let's build a fortress. You can actually produce some ore here. If we actually need to. I'm not even sure we need to. It's a good question. We can basically teach one guy to become a carpenter. I probably want to 24 ore a turn. I probably want to keep you the colonist right now because we cannot feed you anyways. Let's see, Iron Mountain produces 24, 26, 38, 38, 40. Yeah, we need him. That's 50. We need him. Indeed, we need him. So we need more food production. That's basically what I want to try to tell. We can move in him, yeah, of course, but we are short on food here, and we actually need more liberty desire to increase the population here. So yeah, we're going to work on more bells. We're going to teach this guy to become a carpenter, so we can basically produce more stuff more quickly, guns and stuff, cannons. And actually want to hold off on that and probably want to build an armory first, and then we can build cannons. Right, increase the liberty desire and really enough farmer. Actually, I want to put a cotton planter here, so we have to clear out that forest up here. Look at that. Okay, you carry some wood. You carry settlers. And I really don't know where to sell that stuff. But first and foremost, let's check out Vlissingen. Right, you are going to move, because now I can put the master fisherman to work. Okay, you're building a fort. This is great. We need tools. We can actually load some stuff here, but it's not a lot. Not a lot, really. A fort is important. The colony is currently maxed out. Yeah, we need more military forces basically to beat back the French. There is no other option. We can probably actually turn this guy into a colonist and teach him something, because I can move in this guy here. So I leave it there, and I'm going to move you with a sentry board the ship and return it to our other continent. Now, who is going to buy my cloth? Probably want to move it to Fort West Coast, and then we'll figure it out from there. Maybe you want to have coats? I can't remember. Yes, they want. Tobacco, trade goods. Tools. We have some guns in here. We probably want to trade it with maybe these guys? I don't think we have delivered them any guns yet. Like the Arawak are not getting any guns right now. That's way too dangerous. Okay. Ah, there's the capital. Martinique. That was a French colony at some point, but the Spanish took it seems, and now the French are kinda... Whoa, 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 wrong turn, wrong turn. I didn't mean to move you there. Okay, plow the field, so we're going to produce 28 cotton a turn. That's a considerable amount. And we're building artillery here, right. And we actually have 3 people. Right, let's teach another guy. So we have another master carpenter. And you're an indentured servant. You can probably return to the settlement and get education as well. Okay. Can we do anything else here? Well, this is a rainforest, tropical forest, minor, river. We probably want to clear out that one as well. Probably want to move out the defensive force, but... yeah... should be alright. Plow. Chop down the forest and then plow the field. Okay, you are going to New Amsterdam because you have lots and lots of space to educate people. And right now it's going to be a race, basically. We need to crank up more military forces, basically. More settlers. We can produce as many... They are attacking! French dragoons wounded! Dutch dragoons wounded! Oh no! They took that opportunity because I only had one military unit in the city left. Interesting. Spanish galleon. Oh, hello! Hello! Ooh, Spanish merchantman! Another Spanish merchantman. 90% Sons of Liberty in Amsterdam. Hold on. First and foremost, there is a Spaniard loaded with some stuff. Okay, it waits the frigate. I've seen some more. Alright, let's sell the guns first. Trader to village. We gratefully accept. Rum, cloth, cigars. Nothing right now. Okay, you can unload a ton. Yeah, we're going to keep this ship right here because this is going to be our industrial hub right now. So I can load in all kinds of goodies. And we probably want to sell... see if we can sell one of these. You unload that. You are going to load the tools. Right. And then we try to sell some of the goodies with these guys. And this guy can basically stay here as an extra cargo. Because as it is right now, we are... yeah, there's lots of ore. So we probably want to slow down on the ore production and keep cranking out more hammers. And we need another farmer. I could spare a farmer here. Or could we spare someone else here? No, we cannot. Okay, no problem. Just pull out one guy here. Doesn't hurt us that much. We're going to fortify user extra storage. You can continue to explore this glorious continent. We try to maybe try to deal with the Shadow Key. Actually, we should do something about the defense here. Because they are threatening us right now. Yeah, we definitely need more help. We need help. like really. Like fast. Okay, probably want to put you to work in the fields as a farmer, it doesn't really matter. Give you some proper education. Okay. I wish I would remember everything what the guys wanted. Let's try with these guys over here. Ah, not attack. No. Go for the West Coast. And we probably should give up this position here and fortify the town. You can move up to... do we need to add some tools here? Yes, we need tools for a fortress, a little bit of tool at least. Let's put them in here, and then we're going to deliver the rest to River Valley. Okay, we can basically do nothing right now. 38 Yeah, we basically use another guy in a tech terminal. But on the other hand, I don't know where I can sell it anyway, so probably not the best thing to do. Let's go to Fort West Coast. Ah, that's so nice to have finally a couple of wagon trains freed up. They're attacking. French Dragoons looted. High time we get a fortress. High time we get some reinforcements. River Valley has run out of tools. Why do we need tools in River Valley? Of course, that's why. You want to make more guns. Like we need more guns. We have 160 already in here. 160 is quite a lot. That's 3 units. West Coast builds an armory. Now we can build artillery. And I think that's what we're going to do. Except for that. We need a fortress, yes, but we need guns. We need like big guns and many. Like fast, really fast. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. A tobaccoist, finally. Okay, guys. Get to work! Get to work, get to work, get to work. Now we're educating a priest and another carpenter. And we can actually educate another statesman. So we have 1, 2... No, hold on. Yeah, 3 over here. Right, perfect. Everything is correct, and we need some tools here. We're not going to build the artillery, but we need some tools for the next one. Okay, let's trade with these guys. Trade with the village. Cloth. We gratefully accept. Rum. Tobacco. Cigars. Everybody wants rum. That's why we need this colony up there so bad, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to make it, because now we got rid of the English. Let's load 100. And maybe 26, just to make sure we don't lose them. Because the English will keep landing troops in this place. So now I can free up more troops and send them all to the new continent. Basically with this ship, for example. You can load a cannon and then finally take care of this French, because I'm annoyed. I really didn't dare to do it earlier, because we have to always take into consideration that something may go wrong. But now I'm going to send in a huge number of reinforcements, including cannons. This guy is continuing to harass the French. And they still evade us. You may want to trade with these guys. You want to fortify yourself. I wanted to send you to Fort West Coast, I think. Yes, we need food here. Fortify yourself, just in case. Reinforcements are coming. Now we are going to focus on Vlissingen. We're going to push them. Oh, holy crap, they have many units there. Oh, the Dutch soldiers got routed. Oh. French dragoons routed. Yeah, they're making pressure now. Luckily, we have some reserve guns in the Vlissingen. We want some free colonies, please. We don't need extra lumberjacks. First. Really, first. Right, we're not at maximum production. We probably should switch in this guy again. Load some furs. You can unload some iron. Good thing that we keep the galleon here now. We need that extra storage. You don't want codes, I know that. Maybe these guys want codes. Trade with the village. Gracefully accept. Rum, Cotton, cigars. Yeah, everybody wants rum now. Great. We need rum. Okay, there we go. Tools. Finally. You guys can produce more guns. That's what we need. More guns, indeed. Load up all the guns and deliver them somewhere we need them. Well, we can sell those stuff to Indian tribes not adjacent to us, like I said. Not to the Arawak, but to the Iroquois, for example. Sentry, move it on the ship, and we're also going to load in 50 horses. We need to keep a couple of here so we can keep breeding. You can start producing some desperately need food here. Right, we're running positive again. Okay, somebody wanted tobacco. Yeah, it's always the question, should I take the time to write everything down? Sometimes I think I should. We can always try. We have enough wagons now to available, so let's trade with the village. Let's see if they want tobacco. Yes, they want. Perfect. Rum, cigars, trade goods. And we've made a lot of money. We can actually get some more people from Europe. I'm leaving that Spaniard alone because we're loaded ourselves. You are going to stay in here. Actually, maybe what? We're going to build artillery here, but I'm going to switch the production in New Amsterdam to a ship. We need more ships. Let's build a galleon or a privateer, frigate. Merchantman is pretty easy to build, but I want another galleon, maybe. Or a frigate. Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, let's build a merchantman. Because we have it in a short matter, very short time. Okay. And attack these guys again. Yeah, we need. I think if we have to use the priorities rather than the frigate. Trade with the village, cigars, and yeah, we gladly accept. Tools, rum. Cloth. Perfect. Tools and cloth. They want tools and cloth. We have that. Tools and cloth. We're going to put you to work in... Hold on. In this pristine forest. 26 foot. And that should be fine for now. That is fine for now. And with another settler, we can educate. No, we cannot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to put him in... I mean, I can basically put him into work for Liberty Bells, for example. We could actually use him in here to produce more cloth. That's actually not a bad idea. We need tools in New Amsterdam, so we must not forget that. So you can actually load the tools and probably some extra wood because we're going to have a lot of wood in here. Okay, wow, it's really getting complicated so far. Everything works fine, but I think we have optimized it. But it's still a lot of work. You're going to go to New Amsterdam as well because we keep educating people there. Let's actually, before I do anything else, probably check out Vlissingen. How is Vlissingen looking? Yeah, we're going to equip you with guns. Can we actually buy the 4? Yes, we could for 1500. Completed. It's expensive, but, well, we are under quite under pressure. You can actually stop producing wood because we have enough wood in here. We're really under pressure, and this fort is going to help us to hold the position. Reinforcements are on the way. They are on the way. Finally, I got my stuff together, and yeah, we're going to move the tobacco guys into the cigar factory, which we have here like for ages, and we haven't really used it. But we still need tobacco planters. I mean, not really. Not really. And I actually have an idea. We're going to move this guy out. He's a very good tobacco planter as well. He is. He's not as good as an expert, but he's second best. The Indian fellow. So he's going to help us. And we can produce cigars, and then we need to start out the rum production. Spies report Cherokee massacre Spanish colonists at Plymouth! Again. And again. Has nothing to do that they're using Dutch muskets. That's a strange coincidence. Yes. There you have it. There you have it. That's why we should not equip the Arawak yet. Although they are quite peaceful by now because we trade a lot with them. Okay, now we have fortification. We can build a warehouse. We should be fine at the moment. I think we're safe to go. Now we can brew some rum actually. Let's put you in here. You can maybe help him a little bit. And the reinforcements are on the way. Ruhr Valley is up to 80% Sons of Liberty. New cargo of ore is ready in the Iron Mountain. Let's see how much it is. 100. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's planned. Colonists in Fort West Coast has learned a specialty of carpenter. Oh boy. Yes. Now we are really starting to make a difference. We can actually put you into ore production. We can move you into the tool production. We crank out 40 tools a turn. We're going to produce guns, and more guns. Like we're never going to stop here. We're cranking out tools. And we probably should build some more tools as well in the vicinity. Let's see where we can do it. Basically, the best thing to do would be actually to... Hold on. A new carpenter in New Amsterdam. Right! This is great. Now we have 3 carpenters in here as well. So we can rush, basically build the ship much faster. We're going to continue to educate the Master Statesman, Elder Statesman, and another priest. Yeah. So we could basically produce some tools, like I said here, not too many, because yeah, we only have 1 mountain, so we would have to rely on extra production. But we can, for example, produce some in the Iron Mountain at some point. I mean, they have enough space. We could basically do some local production here as well. Well, I shall see. At the moment, I think it's pretty optimized, because right now we have like, what is it? Let's check again. 26 ore here. 38. And 38, 58, 62. Yeah, perfect. We are only 2 ore above the ironworks production. So if we want to have more ironworks production, we would have to assign at least 1 dude. We could do it in the River Valley because there's 2 mountains here, but on the other hand, yeah, of course, I want to crank out food here. On the other hand, we could really speed up the weapon production like crazy, but on the other hand, we can easily move in the required tools. I mean, 40 guns a turn is insane. That is going to be good enough for the rest of the game without any issues. That's perfect, and we want to have more settlers. So, yeah, long story short, I think we probably need another colony. Probably should think about that. Yeah, or we just leave it as it is, because it's working. It's working. We don't have to expand left and right if we don't want to. We don't have to. Nobody's telling us to grow the colonial empire like crazy, right? It doesn't have to be big. It has to be efficient. And so far, we are getting there. We are really, really getting there. Okay, you delivered... Hold on, where would you want to put it? I think, yeah, you need it in New Amsterdam, right? Perfect. I love it. Finally, I have the control over the resources again. I think nobody wants our codes, if I remember correctly. So we're stuck with our codes. Yeah, I cannot attack you. Now we have some badly needed guns in here. We can actually go into offensive. Well, we could use some more horses in here, right? That would be an interesting option because the gun is very very powerful, but not really in the offensive. The defensive role is basically the main role of this weapon. But I really want to get rid of these French units in our vicinity. And then we can probably build a second colony right in the area. I mean, the French colony next one is right close to the north, so we could establish another settlement like here, for example, just to block them off, basically. Or maybe we could put one to the south as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's for example, here's a nice spot that would have ore, here's ore and wood. There are lots of good spots here in the area. We just have to think about it. We could basically build something down here to support this settlement here. We shall see. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We're going to continue to crank out as many weapons and settles as possible because we are in the year of 1660. It is time to think about the end game, basically. We're going to produce more rum in here. We're going to crank out, increase the production. Now that I've finally secured the main continent, we can move all necessary military reinforcements here. We're going to take over the French. We're going to push them back, make sure this area is secure, probably establish a settlement to the north to basically block them off, or maybe to the south and just keep some units in the vicinity. We're going to improve like I said, the rum production. We're going to crank out more and more juice, and then we can trade with the Indians, and then at some point we will declare our independence. Thanks for watching and see you soon.